all my awesome VIP teachers. I just wanted to make a video about some of the helpful tips that have made my classroom more fun. Just some of those challenging issues you might experience in a classroom. Some of those things can be figured out a lot quicker than winging it. A lot of you have been curious about intro slides. I do have my own intro slide and I absolutely love it. Yes, I was inspired by somebody who was making them and I am so sorry. I know I normally should buy them, but I kind of went to school for it, so I didn't really feel like I should be paying somebody else for them to do it when I can do it easily on my own computer. And if you can't do it, yes, you're more than welcome to contact me to have a slide if you like mine. Before I even decide to log into the class, and I have about 15, maybe 20 minutes before class, and I just want to get everything set up, go make my coffee, get myself situated, put my lipstick on and whatever else, my fabulous hair, which I don't wear majority of the time because I'm just too lazy. It's a little too complicated to do it every morning when you're half awake. I walk in and I upload the slide, and sometimes the student will be in the classroom. So when they are in the classroom and they see my slide, their faces light up. And it is like the most cutest thing in the world. So sometimes I get scribbled on and they will scribble on my face, which makes me sad. And it just gives me the comfort knowing that they know I'm in the classroom, and it has actually saved me a few times where I was all of a sudden running into issues on my computer that had locked up and I had to switch over. It will keep the slide running on your screen even if you're out of the classroom. So your screen will be there and it says Teacher Natalie. So when you contact the fireman and you ask for help and hey, I was in the classroom but my computer crashed, they now can see the evidence because your slide has been popped up. They probably have it on their system that they can see you logging in, but at least it kind of holds a reservation for you, in other words. I think it's really helpful and beneficial to have an introduction slide. And when a student cannot finish the sentence or does not follow directions completely, I try to use a lot more TPR these days. There was times where I got a little lazy and I realized how lazy that is when I see my screen previews of my videos, on the reflections, which I can't stand watching. Don't get too comfortable after you've been in the ropes with VipKid for a long time and not get re-inspired. But it is really helpful to stay in tune with other teachers, connect with them, and also get inspired by others. Make sure you keep it on your own pace, right? If a student can't understand you or what you're doing, so for instance, if they can't create a sentence for me and they keep repeating the single word, I will start repeating it with my hands. So I will tell them with my TPR, okay? So the cat is in the hat, okay? Even if it's a long sentence, just like I just said, it was 6 words. So the cat is in the hat. Shh, hi. Okay, getting attention to get them to write. If they start drifting off and they're not understanding, hey, I need you to draw a line. Okay, so we can use our TPR, or I like to print out a little character. Just Google pencil, cartoon, whatever you might think of. And this popped up for me. I printed it, I laminated it, and bam. So now every time I say, can you draw a line and match? So then they and eventually they go, oh, I get it. So then I have a mouse too. Oh, can you draw a line? I have a boy too. So here we go. So I have a boy and then I have this. Draw a line. Yes, circle, circle, good, yes, good job, yay! The littler ones like this, and I kind of like it, and it's helpful for getting attention for students that aren't paying attention. Noisemakers. So I'm always like, hello, if they don't pay attention to me, or you did it right, good job. I'm not afraid to tell a student when they're wrong. And I make it funny so they don't feel offended. My favorite thing in the world is art. So I love to teach art. It's my favorite. If you haven't noticed, my classroom is extremely colorful. Oh, I love referencing to this in the colors classrooms. So when we start using colors, I have a lot of fun with, these are from my son. I don't know, most of you are moms. So if you have these are so awesome to use in class. I use them all the time. This is a square. Blue square. So I love putting up this stuff on the screen. The kids have a blast. So here we go. It's blue.
Blue. I am blue.
Orange. Orange.
I'm orange like VipKid. Yay!
Orange square. Good. How many squares do you need to fill this square? 1. You see? 2. This is, if you guys know some of these, most classes I teach are levels 3 through 5, just to let you know. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. See? Oh my goodness. Isn't that fun? So this is really good on reference. These are super expensive. You can find them on Amazon for like 30 bucks. But if you have a kid, more reason to have them, or you already do and you just didn't think to use them. I know, you're welcome. I also have this really cool ball that I got from Five Below for my kid's birthday party. And I use this for spear or ball. I love using this for water references. Hello! Hi! Hello! And I will take a fish, one of my fishies here. Okay. Fish have gills. Fish. Hello. See, isn't that fun? There's so much you could do to keep the classroom entertaining. I get incredibly bored very quickly, so I have to keep things exciting for myself. And it actually benefits because the children like it too. I don't have time for a goodbye slide though. That's too much time because you have to click out, you have to go to upload. This is how you upload the intro slide. Okay, so I'm just gonna click on this guy right here. You open up the classroom. You're gonna click, and then you're gonna go and upload where you normally would, but instead, I have a slide, and I label it 000AAA, so it's the first file. It's gonna pop up on your screen, you're gonna click OK. If you exit, you can go right back in, and it will be right there. So now you want to click and go back to MC for your master class. Bam! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you use the VipKid app, you will not be able to upload your intro slide. So I use the Google Chrome browser and I go in through there. At the end of our time of our lesson, I will say, Sometimes I will put up the clock first. I actually got this at the dollar store and I wish I bought more. I use this also for a dry erase marker and to tell time for the time classes. And then I also go, it's time. If our time is up and we're gabbing away. And then I'll say, goodbye. 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 And it just finalizes and wraps up the class. So I love having this and just holding it up. This is really helpful. They have magnets on the back of them. These were like $4 on Amazon that I ordered from my daughter's room. And oh, look it, I put double sticky tape on them so I had them land on my shoulder. You got all these butterflies. Fail. Magic box. And then, ew, yucky. So I put my hand on the back so it does an autofocus on the panda. So when I do a reward, that way it focuses on what it needs to focus, and sometimes it doesn't, as you can see. Sometimes it's temperamental. You get what you pay for. I hope that I was some sort of help today with anything that you may have. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or whatever, just be nice, please.